Hey guys, what's up? It's Imurgency and welcome back to my channel. First off, I would like to thank each and every one of you guys for subscribing to this channel. As of right now, we're at 4.5K and we hit 4K literally like 2 weeks ago. That's amazing. The question is, can we hit 5K by the end of the year? That's like 2 weeks away or less. So, can we do it? As promised, I finally have a name for you guys. You guys from now on will be my roommates. You guys are my roommates, my lovely roommates, because you know, college is so fitting and it's a play on words with my name. It's the best of both worlds, honestly. As promised, today's video is a Q&A. I asked you guys to ask me some questions on YouTube and on Twitter, but yes, I haven't read any of the questions, so this is my first time reading them, so you guys will be getting my live reaction along with everything. So, let's get into it. I'm bringing my laptop. It's on my lap right now, so if you see me looking down, I'm reading from my laptop. First question comes from Adam Bradbury, who asks, I'm a new subscriber but started watching since your first college videos. How has your image of college changed since you've been there? And do you like college more or less now that you're actually experiencing it? So I'd say initially going into college, I thought that it would be like all fun and like no work, because I literally forgot that like you work in college, because all I would see was like college kids hanging out and having fun. So I guess coming to GW and realizing that like you actually have to work, you actually have things to do, was kind of a shock. I guess it kind of changed my notion of college as more of like an independent study sort of thing, because again, you're like teaching yourself a lot. Like your professors are there to like help you out, but in many of your classes you're teaching yourself, and that's kind of like changed the way I thought about college in that way, if that makes sense. Also, do I like college more or less now that I'm actually experiencing it? Obviously more. College has had its ups and downs, but overall I'm really enjoying it here at GW so far, so I definitely say that I have become more and more excited for it too. You guys should too. Go to college. Second question. Sorry if I butchered this next name, but next question comes from Madison Bunyanyezi. She asks, you have a lot of girls in your videos. Are any of them your girlfriend? But no, I am single. I am uncuffed for the current season. None of the girls in my videos are my girlfriends. They're all just my friends that are girls, and they are all great. They're very funny. And Nikila is not my girlfriend, just for all of you asking, because I've gotten a lot of those questions too. She's not my girlfriend. Next question. Dasha Boswell asks, what's your favorite thing about GW in the DC area? My favorite thing about GW would definitely be the location. I'm very, very close to like the monuments. I'm very close to like the White House. So just being in the heart of DC is just amazing. I know a lot of people who speak at GW and who give like GW tours say this, but like it is true. As far as the DC area goes, I would probably say like the proximity to everything and the food. The food in the DC area is amazing, but also like everything's super close or relatively close. So yeah, if you want to go to like concerts in DC or something, or if you want to go to like a really artsy or trendy place in DC, it's very, very close. It's all pretty much walking distance except for like the far reaches of DC. Lima Gang asks, what are good/unique questions to ask in emails to admissions officers to show demonstrated interest? I'd say to ask them questions like no one's really asked before, or if they have, they're not very common. So what I did when I was like asking admissions officers questions, I'd ask them about like what are some like major things going on campus, or like what are students really fired up about on campus right now. I'd also ask, because a lot of colleges like try and like glorify their school a bunch, like what are some things that the school could work on, or things that students would like change on campus. Everyone knows that college isn't completely perfect. Not every university is perfect. Actually, no university is perfect. Every university has its own problems, and it would be good for you to know that before actually applying and going there, so you can decide whether you want to deal with those problems or not. B. Harith P asks, how is the teaching at GW? I feel like most universities and like schools in general, it like varies. In this one semester alone, I have had some pretty great professors, like amazing professors, and I've also had some like pretty mediocre professors. At GW, professors are teaching, at least in my experience so far, professors have like taught most of the classes. A lot of like reinforcement and stuff has been like from TAs and stuff. But overall, I'd say like it varies. Use Rate My Professor before you sign up for any class ever, because that is so helpful. I definitely feel like I haven't had a professor that hasn't cared about me. All of my professors, I've like put in the effort to actually like talk to them during office hours. So I feel like they genuinely care about my success and like who I am as a person. This next question comes from Kenta Hikino. Hi Kenta. He asks, how do you develop and be such a charismatic person that everyone really enjoys to be around? Honestly, I don't. Like when you meet me in like real life, I'm kind of like a low-key, kind of like chill person. That's a lie. When you first meet me, I'm like a low-key and chill person. Then when you get to know me, I'm kind of like extra and like, you know? I feel like this is like a common theme for like many YouTubers, but I'm not like as outgoing as I present myself on YouTube. So I guess it's kind of like a fake it till you make it sort of thing. Call me fake. I mean, a lot of people do already, but like. Ali the Outcast asks 2 questions. First question was, are there any tips on choosing colleges to apply to / attend now that you are fully through the process? I would say choose a college that you're generally interested in, not just for like the rank. I mean, that's good if that's like what you're looking for in college, but you might not be the happiest because you might not click with like the social climate, because schools definitely have social climates and different like feels to them, and if you just go to a school based on rank, you're not checking to see if like you're compatible with the field, you're gonna be miserable. So I suggest like really doing research into like colleges. Like if you want to go to like a super highly ranked school, like see the different environments in the colleges to see if like you mesh with one of them, and if you don't, still apply, because like if you're interested, you're interested. But like also consider the schools that would match your personality a little bit more and like your work ethic a little bit more. She also asks, what are your style icons and where do you shop? Because you always be stunting. Thank you, Ali. I try my best. If you guys watch my videos, you know that this jacket actually comes from Fashion Nova and that my friends Drisha and Fareeha actually gifted this for my birthday. But generally my style icons, I don't know, I can't think off the top of my head who my style icon would be exactly. I guess I think like any like trendy outfit sort of thing. That's me, like that's who I'm trying to be. Definitely think like West Coast, sort of like trendy, sort of like, you know. Who do you think like I dress like? Who do you think my style icon would be like? Yeah, viewer engagement right there. This question comes from, it's Ari and Jay. Since GW is test optional, do you suggest not sending your test scores if they're not good? My GPA and rank is good, but my test scores aren't the best. Honestly, I don't remember if I applied test optional or not to GW, but I know a lot of people who have and have gotten in and have had wonderful success stories. I'd say generally, if your test scores are that much of a concern for you where like you're considering sending them or not, I would say to like not, because if you don't send in your SAT scores, they're not like judging you for that. I believe that they actually check like your grades more so and like weigh it more on like other things, since they can't evaluate you on your standardized tests. So I'd say like if you have a bad SAT or ACT score, or it's not like up to par with what you want to submit to schools, then don't submit it to GW, because it might like hinder your application if you do send in with like low SAT or ACT scores. So boom. Stars Graphy asks, how different is Seattle from DC based on your experience? Weather, lifestyle, people, surroundings, etc. I'd say that it's very different. Like the city of Seattle itself is more of like a grungy, more like hipster-y kind of environment. In my opinion, it's very like informal compared to DC, because DC is a very like rigid, I wouldn't say rigid, but it's like it's a very professional and like semi-contemporary environment. So like everyone's like walking around in suits, like the common people. Like all of the people that aren't like in college that are walking around are all walking around in suits. It's like a very business formal sort of environment, especially in Foggy Bottom where GW is. As far as weather goes, it gets very, very humid in the summer. And like the first month of school is so humid and uncomfortable and gross. It isn't like that in Seattle at all. Like in like the couple of years I've been in Seattle, like there hasn't been any humidity that I felt, or at least not like that. And another thing, like with the rain, a lot of people say like Seattle gets a lot of rain. No, they don't get rain like the East Coast gets rain. Like the East Coast, when it rains, it pours. Like in Seattle, like the rain is like sprinkles or like maybe like little pellets at most. It's not like it is on the East Coast. Moving on. X Anderson, oh, I love that guy. He asks, what's your favorite part about doing YouTube? I know it's a generic question, but it varies from every YouTuber. Vlogging has been like a very key part of like my YouTube role so far. I guess like sharing experiences and interacting with you guys is just like my favorite part, because I love like hopping in the comments after every video and responding to all of you guys, because I do try to respond to every comment. I think I'm pretty good at that. I respond to like every comment because I love talking to you guys. You guys are so positive and so funny sometimes. I just like love interacting with you guys and talking with you guys and letting you guys know, but I care about my roommates. I love you guys. I didn't mean to get like sappy like typical YouTuber, but like it's the truth. Like I love you guys. I wouldn't be anywhere without you guys supporting me, watching my videos, commenting, and like saying hi in the streets when you see me, because I love that. Next question comes from Matthew Ware, and he asks, any advice on how to start a YouTube channel and how to get it up and running? Well, yes, I do. I would say if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, then definitely do it. I'm a big advocate for YouTubers and like new YouTubers and small YouTubers because it is amazing. We are honestly like the best community of people, in my opinion, because smaller YouTubers all understand each other and have each other's backs. But like answering the question, I'd say all you need pretty much is like a phone to start off with and like iMovie or like a simple editor. And just like start churning out videos like that. And I'd say like if you're gonna start making videos, then to make a lot, because as you make more and more videos, you have more and more chance of people like seeing your stuff. And also like you have more chance like improving it better. And also like try and promote it. I know it's like really cringy. It's like very, very, very cringy. And I like cringed when I did it myself, but like try and promote it with like your friends, like people at your school, depending on your situation. Don't be like,
hey, you wanna check out my YouTube channel? I have a YouTube channel, you should watch it.
Plug it low key. Like try and bring it in conversation, like, hey, I make these videos sometimes about so-and-so and so-and-so. And they'll be like, oh, really? You do YouTube? Let me watch it. Also, like, take into account where you want to, like, fit in, like, get in where you fit in. If you're going to be, like, a gamer, if you're going to be a vlogger, if you're going to be, like, a lifestyle YouTuber, or, like, sketches, animation, anything like that, ASMR, I don't know. Do what you want. When you're a smaller YouTuber, you can do a lot with what you want. You can basically do anything you want because, like, you're not, like, niched in anything yet. So like do whatever you want and whatever sticks and whatever people gravitate towards, like do more of that if you enjoy it. And as far as keeping it up and running, I'd say stay consistent. I know I haven't been the best at this recently, but I try and upload every single Sunday, and if I do miss a week, I try and upload like twice a week to make up for it. But like stay consistent and consistent with your uploads and consistent with your quality so people know what to expect every single week. That was like a really long-winded answer, but I hope it like answered your question. Next question comes from Sean's vlogs, sorry. And he asks, where did you get your turtleneck? Great vid, as always. Thank you so much. I believe this is on like one of my vlogs where I was wearing like the white turtleneck. I have it like laying over there right now. I'm too lazy to go pick it up. But I got that one from H&M, I believe. A lot of my clothes are either from H&M, PacSun, Zoomies, Zara, or like Fashion Nova baby, as of recently. Michelle and Reyes asks, I hope I said that right, I'm sorry if I didn't. What's your advice for incoming college freshmen? I'd say be open for everything, especially like for the first couple weeks, like within reason, be open for everything. Just like get yourself out there and socialize as much as you can to like gravitate and find your group, especially during like the first 2 weeks. I think I said this, but like during the first 2 weeks, it's usually like syllabus week and you're not really doing that much work. Yeah, I'd definitely say like socialize, get yourself out there. And find your group of friends, because as the semester goes on and things get harder, you're gonna need to rely on that group of friends more and more for like emotional support or just like to help you study, anything like that. Devin Dorsey, hey, shout out, asks, what math class are you taking? I'm assuming it's Calc 1. I am in Calc 1. Actually, no. The class course is called Calculus with Pre-Calculus. I'm pretty bad at math, I'm not gonna lie. Lumpy Trash Can asks, what do GW kids really think about American kids and vice versa? I don't know, I can't really speak for all GW kids, but like a lot of the times we kind of like trash American. Not seriously though, like we don't actually hate American, it's just like a gag. It's like the gag is. It's like a joke. Like no one, I don't think anyone genuinely hates American or American kids. It's just like fun to like make fun of American because they're like not in the city. No hate to American though, because I know you guys are pretty feisty and I have a lot of viewers from American. I love American University and all of its students. You guys seem like you guys are great. I don't know you personally, but like, you guys are cool. Jordan Murphy asks, do you have any other siblings? And have you ever been in a fight? If not, what's the closest you've been to it? Yes, I do have a sibling. I have one younger brother. He's been on the vlogs, I think. He doesn't like being on my channel all that much. But yeah, he's been on a few vlogs if you wanna like check him out. As far as like an official fight, like a fight, I don't think I've been in a fight. I don't plan on getting in anyone soon. I've been in a lot of like drama fights. The closest thing I've been to one has probably been with like my brother. We'll like fist fight a few times, but I don't like consider that like a real fight. Mari Fasa asks, another amazing video. Do you think that the college you go to has a good environment for people? So first off, thank you, love you so much. Like I personally believe like it has a pretty good environment for people. As far as like the city as a whole goes, I'd say it's really good for people, especially for like college kids, because it's really interesting. A lot of people are like really willing to like help college kids, I guess. Like they're really understanding like you're in college, you don't really know what you're doing. And that's okay. Odriel Maybelline. I'm sorry, I just completely messed up your name. But they ask, pre-medicine? Pre-med? Are you pre-med? No, I'm not. I'm not pre-med. I'm just like bio. A lot of people like say like, what are you doing with your life? Why are you bio but not pre-med? Like, I I don't know. I do want to get a master's though, but I don't want to go to med school. Val Garcia Pozo, I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. How was the Bernie Sanders event at GW? Actually did not go because I went to Emine instead. I hear from a lot of people it was good though. Because literally everyone and their mom, except for like me and a few people, went to go see Bernie. I can tell you about Emine. Emine was great. I loved Emine. He had a great performance. He's a great live performer. And the last question that I have from you guys is from Joyce Jacob. What would you rate your college life from 1 to 10? Also, congrats in advance. Thank you so much, Joyce. I'd rate my college life right now as like a solid 7 or an 8. It's been like above average. Like average for me is like a 5. So like I'd say like it's been definitely been above average. But there's definitely like room for improvement. It could be better. Don't get me wrong. I like love college. I've like loved college for like the entire time, but like as I said before, it's like been the best and worst time of my life, so I've like averaged that together, and a 7 or 8 sounds good. But yeah, those have been all the questions you guys have asked me. Thank you so much to everyone who asked me questions. I really appreciate it. I'd also like to thank all of you again for getting us to 4,000 subscribers. We are 4,000 or 4.5 right now, roommate strong. Again, let's see if we can get to 5,000 by the end of the year. That would be amazing. But yeah, if you're new to the channel and like to be one of my roommates, then hit that subscribe button to join the room. I really don't know how I'm gonna like work this in. I still have to like work on it. Sorry. But yeah, subscribe. If you enjoyed the video and like to see more videos from me in the future, then definitely hit that like button to show your support, and comment down below anything you could think of, because I will respond most likely. Be sure to hit that little bell icon in the corner to turn on my post notifications so you never miss an upload, so you can always see this face every Sunday. Also, follow me on Twitter at Imurgency with 2 Y's, and on Instagram at R_RAWB RRob. That's me. Thank you so much again for watching. I've been Imurgency, and I will see you guys next time.